So flow is an energy state that you get in when you get above the fear fields are the lower level fields, and those are dense and it's heavy and it's hard to move forward. It's like moving through mud. When you're in the lower ones, it's pretty hard to find flow. And then when you get a little higher up and a little more happy and hopeful, at least hopeful toward something that you're looking forward to, it's a lot easier to find flow. And flow can just be as simple as go outside and sit in the sun. You'll get an impulse, or you'll see a beautiful flower and you'll get an impulse to reach down and smell it, or you'll get an impulse to get up and get water. A lot of people have their flows, and they understand the body flows, where you get the energies and the impulses to do things that your body needs, but they think it's their body. Well, your body, your spirit is in charge of your body, basically, and your spirit is encouraging you toward what your body wants. And so if you want to be healthy, your spirit is going to encourage you to do healthy things, and it encourages you anyway. But if you don't have that, if you're just like, I don't care about that, then it'll be harder to find the flow to keep you healthy and young and vital and having fun. And then when you start moving toward flow in anything in your life that you haven't really flowed toward, you're going to have those subconscious things come up to try to stop you, because your subconscious belief systems are going to try to block whatever you're moving toward, because for some reason the programming here was to keep everybody safe. Maybe it was thousands of years of lions chasing people or whatever, but the subconscious mind, it tends toward caution, and a lot of us got even more dumbed down into the crap from that, because our parents were negative about things. Don't talk to strangers, don't go outside, don't do this, don't do that, don't like ride a horse or you could get hurt. I had to clear a bunch of that when I was training horses. It's like, but that was my dad's, and it wasn't mine, but he actually said it. Oh, his sister broke her arm. Well, so we were never supposed to ride horses. It's like, that's ridiculous. And there's just certain things that we were programmed with that don't let us move forward. And when you become conscious of them, you can clear them. And you can clear them anyway. You don't have to become conscious, but you have to know how to do it. And that's the trick. You have to know how to change that thought patterning to something that you prefer. And the thought patterning will try to keep you in the old state, whatever it was. So if you like running, when I first started running, I had to clear a bunch of stuff from my dad about, oh, you'll croak. Well, it was his beliefs. He'd had heart attacks by the time I was like 4 years old. So I started walking up the hills and exercising, and I get this fear come up. My heart was racing, and like, oh my God, you're gonna die. I'd gone like 10 feet. It was totally ridiculous. And I'm like, that's not mine. Who is that? And it was my dad's. And so when I realized that, I became conscious of something that had been stopping me for years. I became conscious of it. And once you're conscious of it, you can shift it. And so I became conscious, and I thought, that's not mine. And then it's kind of like there was this little back and forth with the subconscious mind. Oh, but. And I'm like, I'm fine. I'll go a little at a time. See, I'm fine. I went up the hill. I'm fine. I went up the hill. Look at and I was just walking at that time. Now I'm running for miles. I ran 2.5 miles or something today. So, and I run in 5-mile races. So the thing is, you can move your life forward, but you have to move through some of that old patterning. And once you get to it's like it was hard for me to even walk up the hill then. And that was when I was 58, I think. And now I'm 65 and I'm running and I'm having a great time. It's easy. But so I'm in flow now. And even runners get in flow. They call it the runner's high. You get in flow and you can just run and run and run, and it's easy. And so, but it wasn't that easy to get there because I had to do the training. I had to have the discipline to keep going. I had to know that I was going to get there. And it's the same thing with business, relationships, whatever you want, prosperity, whatever you want, you have to keep moving toward it. And even if you'll get a little bit, it'll start flowing a little easier. And that's law of attraction helping you. And it's also momentum that you build up from the activity. So you build the activity up and then the law of attraction helps you. But if you don't build the activity up, then law of attraction will hold you back. So those fear patterns I had for so many years were holding me back because I was focusing more on those patterns than I was focusing on where I wanted to go. So when you're breaking through something to a new level, you have to use discipline. And if you go into fear, then I wouldn't go there. But if you just go into some resistance, then you just move a little forward through it. You move a little forward through it. You move a little forward through it. And it gets easier and easier. So that's what I wanted to tell you today. You just keep going. And that's pretty much my motto. Just keep going. Because what else are we going to do? We're here. Let's keep going. Make life better and better for everybody. And I have an event. Visionary Entertainment Leaders Conference is next Saturday. And that's for people in the entertainment industry who want to bring enlightenment to the world, and other people who want to bring it. You could be a writer writing books and you want to bring it to the world. It's to help people like mastermind the concepts and things to bring this out into the world and to know that they're not alone. They've had awakening experiences. And the other thing is I have Enlightened Life Academy, and I offer classes, and I have classes in there. And that's for people who are already on the spiritual path and really wanting to take it to the next level. So if you really want to take it to the next level. And then I have my private coaching program at lisalong.com. I have a lot of websites. I like building websites. I had to learn it. It was hard. Yeah, like in 95, I think I started, or no, 94, building websites. It was harder then because the technology wasn't as easy. But now it's easy. I can make websites easy. So everything gets easier when you keep moving toward it. So understand that even if you're feeling like, oh, I can't do this. Yeah, you can. You just keep moving toward it and it'll get easier and easier and easier. And the more you stay positive, the quicker it gets easy. If you don't stay positive, it'll just be like mud. So take care, have a great day, and it's awesome. Enjoy your life and know that you are guided. And the guidance is the flow, by the way. Your higher self is ahead of you. Your higher self is calling you toward it, is pulling you toward it. And so that's helping you with the flow. So always know that your source is helping you with the flow with whatever you choose, because you're the one creating it, choosing it. Your higher self just answers you. That's why they say, ask and it's given, because as soon as you ask, it's given by your higher self, and then you just move toward it. But a lot of us got stuck back. We didn't move toward it. And so when you start moving toward it, it's a lot easier because your higher self's already there. So realize you've always got guidance, and it's within you and it's around you, because we're bigger than these bodies. Take care. God bless and have a blessed day.